All right, good day, everyone. Welcome back to Empowering Entrepreneur Boot Camp for Network Marketers. In this segment, we're going to talk about how to build with the internet. Now, I know some people are watching this that, the internet is so brand new for you. It's a new thing. And then we have some people here that are in the millenniums, and it's kind of what you grew up on was on the internet. But we're going to talk about how to use the internet to build your business and to lay this out so you understand what is taking place in this industry right now, network marketing, direct sales. There are two types of business builders out there. We have what's called our offline, which was the business model I built my first business that I became successful in. I built it offline, in-home presentations, one-on-ones, meet at a coffee shop. You knew your team members. You knew what their living rooms looked like. You knew the color of the carpet in their den. You knew their kids' names. Offline, some people might even call old school. Then the second way that people use to build their business is the online method. Using Zoom Hangouts, using internet to gather leads and traffic and so on and so forth. Now, there's a big discussion in our industry, which one is the best or which one is better than the other. And if you talk to someone that build their business 100% online, they're going to say, hey, the internet is it. It is the best way possible to ever build your business. I'm not doing anything that's not on the internet. And the reason why they say that, it allows them to get a lot of customers really fast, a lot of business partners really fast, and they're able to go global at a very fast pace, which is great. Now, the downside to online marketing only is they missed out on having those relationships with their business partners and customers. So their retention is very low. They lose a lot of customers. They lose a lot of business partners about as fast as they get them in. So it's a great tool to help you to get a lot of people in, but the retention is extremely low when it comes to building your business. Now, if you talk to a person that's offline, myself, if you asked me 10 years ago, I'd have been like, hey, the only way to build this thing is kneecap. I remember when Facebook first came out and somebody told me, hey, get on Facebook. I was like, no way. You want to build your business? It's kneecap to kneecap. It's belly to belly. It's in the living rooms. It's seeing their face, having them trying your products. It's shaking their hands. It's talking to them. You got to be with them in person. And that's the way I built my business. That's what I knew. And I had a lot of great relationships. I knew my team members. I knew their names. I knew their kids' names. I know what they like to do for fun. We've done things in person. We hung out together at the beaches and at conventions and hotels and things like that. But in today's day and time, the new age network marketer, listen to me when I'm telling you this, the new age network marketer, you're going to have to know how to build online, and you're going to have to know how to build offline and combine the two together. If you are going to go forward in the next generation, the next decade, and become a successful network marketing entrepreneur, you're going to have to learn how to build offline and online and combine both of them together and teach people how to do the same thing. So with that being said, let me share this with you. This is I just snatched this picture. It's a picture of people shopping in a mall. And that was where I came from. Before learning how to use the internet to build my business, I did something very unique, something you never heard before. I found a place to go get all the customers you can possibly find in the world, all the business partners. They had thousands and thousands of people there. And all I had to do was walk through there and tell them about my product and tell them about my business. And I remember walking into a mall for the first time, leaving out of the convention, jacked from front to back. And I'm so excited. I said, man, I'm going to the mall. I'm going to talk to 100 people. There's thousands of people there. Before I leave, I'm going to have 4 or 5 presentations set up, and I'm going to be getting somebody in my business. So I walked through the mall. I walked through the food court, see a few people, looked around, Didn't talk to anybody. They wouldn't look interested. Went into a couple of stores, act like I'm shopping. They wouldn't be interested. And went to another store, act like I'm shopping. I looked at one guy, I was about to say something to him. I looked towards his way. He looked at me. I looked at him. And then he looked back at me. And then I looked away, never talked to him, left out the store, kept on going about my business. Ended up walking out that mall about 3 hours later saying, man, it just wasn't anybody in that mall that would be interested in my business that I really wanted to talk to, and never prospected anyone. About a week later, I went back into the same mall, and I actually went to the store that me and this guy hit eye contact, and I went back in there, and he was working again, and he saw me. He's like, hey, what's up, man? I was like, hey, what's going on? He's like, can I help you with anything? I was like, yeah, I'm just looking. He's like, yeah, I saw you that. Yeah. We kicked off a little small talk, and I ended up actually piquing in his interest and ended up setting up a presentation. Long story short, he did get involved in my business, did sign them up. He went to a few conventions, never made any money with that company. We went on to another opportunity where we finally built a good business and we made some income together. But that was a very long, stretched out process for me to finally get one business partner. Fast forward to this age in time, my last business venture, when we kicked it off, I learned about the internet. I understood the power of the internet, where there was only 1,000 people, several thousand people in that mall. Well, on the internet and social media, any given day is millions of people on the internet every single day. So I said, well, if I did that in the mall, how can we do it on the internet? So I spent a lot of money, invest a lot of time to learn how to build on the internet. And I'm putting my disclaimer right here. Using the internet to build your business, to attract customers, to attract business partners, it is a process. It is not something you're going to learn one time and all of a sudden you got all these customers and business partners signed up. Unlike what most internet marketers try to sell you their program. Oh, I've got this one program. You can get it for $999. You're going to have 10,000 leads. Sign up in your business tonight. On the contrary, it's going to take time. There's a steep learning curve. Now, when I walked into that mall, it took time. It was a learning curve. I had to get out of my comfort zone. I had to finally feel comfortable talking to people. It took me a while before I finally even prospected a person. It took me a while before I even finally signed one up. There was a learning curve to talking to people in person and piquing their interest that I didn't know and finally getting them involved in my business. It was a learning curve. When it comes to the internet, there's a learning curve. It is even bigger. It's going to take time. It's going to take money. It's going to take some resources, but it is definitely worth it in the long run. So I put together a diagram of how I built my business in this day and age, and I suggest you do your business the same way. As you're starting your business, 90% of your business needs to come from what we call offline marketing. Traditional network marketing, making your list, making phone calls, doing home party presentations, doing hotel meetings, and we have all kind of courses in our Empowering Entrepreneur Academy that can walk you through that, our certification program that can walk you through exactly how to do that if you don't know how to. But spend 90% of your time getting most of your customers and business partners using the offline strategy. Making out your list of who you know, making phone calls, home parties, hotel meetings. Not going to go in deep details on that. But at the same time, you need to now start spending about 10% of your time learning how to use the internet, how to build your list online, how to do email and direct messages, how to do videos, how to do online hangouts. Then it's going to become a stage in your business where 20% of your business is offline. You're doing hotel meetings, in-person meetings, phone calls, and then 80% of your business is now coming from internet marketing. That takes a process, ladies and gentlemen. Now, what most internet marketers would teach you is, hey, you buy my system. Yeah, so you have to monitor that when you first initially get started. So I'm going to talk about some online strategies, how to use the internet. But as we go forward, ladies and gentlemen, understand it's a learning process. So you don't want to stop building your business to go learn internet marketing. You want to continue building your business using in-person, offline strategies. Like I said, if you don't know those, go through our academy, go through my free boot camp, learn the in-person strategies. You can put those in effect right now and then spend 10% of your time learning the online strategies. Over time, once you become better at doing online marketing, then it'll eventually get to a stage where you're doing about 80% of your marketing online to get your customers, your leads, and business partners, and then 20% of your business offline. That's going to give you the best bang for your buck as you move forward. So let's go into some of the internet marketing strategies. And here is the number one, okay? Number one way to connect with people on the internet is online videos. The number one way to connect with people on the internet is online videos. Now, I remember one time I told a group of people this. I had somebody, she literally almost fell out her chair. She's like, Andre, there's no way, I can't do that. And I saw her a few weeks later doing Facebook Live videos. So, and this is she's a very mature lady, and a few days later, she was doing online videos. So it's intimidating at first, but the best way to connect with people on the World Wide Web, think about it this way, right? You remember I walked into a mall, there was 10,000 people there or 5,000 people in the mall. I made connection with one person when we hit eye contact in that store. He was working. I just walked in as a customer. I made a connection because we hit eye contact. So the number one way to connect with people on the internet is by making videos. You being in the videos, them seeing you and getting to know you, like you, and trust you. That's the number one way to connect with people. Number two, social media gives them more recognition on the internet. So if on the internet, if you do a blog post and it's just all words written, good, great. Pictures, better. But videos, social media, when I say give them more recognition, is when you're scrolling down your Facebook page, your Instagram, and those different outlets, and we'll talk about them here in a minute, you might not have one of those. The ones that are showing more on your Facebook page are videos, and especially live videos if you're on Facebook. If you're going down your Instagram, what they'll show you more of is the videos, the 60 seconds videos, more so than pictures, than what people are saying. So videos get more recognition on social media. So in other words, if you walked into the mall, you want to connect with a person, you got to hit eye contact. So to connect with them online, you want to make a video. If you walk into a mall where 2 people saw what you're saying or 10,000 people saw what you're saying, which one is better? 10,000. Well, that's what social media does. When you make a video, it gives you more recognition. More potential eyeballs will see your video over a picture or over just some words that you said. So videos get more recognition online. Third, online videos, they get more shares, they get more likes, and they get more comments. Why are the shares important? Well, you might have had one person that watched your video, but if they share it and they have 400 or 500 friends, now you have 400 or 500 more potential eyeballs that saw you in your video and connected with you. The more people like your videos, the more that social media outlet keeps showing your videos. The more people comment on your videos, the more social media outlets share and show your videos across the World Wide Web. So videos, number one way to get people to connect with you. 2, social media gives them more recognition. 3, get more shares, get more likes, get more comments. So let's dive a little bit into video. So you want to make videos. There is a psychology behind making the videos. And like I said, what I'm sharing with you, ladies and gentlemen, is the very, 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 very tip of the iceberg. I'm telling you. But I'm cutting through all the weeds in this internet marketing. You know, you go for internet marketing, people are selling these programs, and you got the internet gurus, and they tell you so much on the beginning stages you can't quantify. So I'm cutting through all of the meat, all the fat. I'm getting down to the leanest part of the meat that's going to get you the biggest bang for your buck, making online videos. Are there a lot of other things you can do? There is. But if you're going to start doing internet marketing, start with the one that's going to get you the most value for your time, making videos. Now, when it comes to making your content in your videos, 4 major things you want to do. Number 1, ask yourself this question. Who do you want to connect with? Who do you want to connect with? Do you want to connect with stay-at-home moms? Do you want to connect with network marketing gurus? Do you want to connect with people that's just looking for an opportunity? Do you want to connect with people that are looking to get healthier? What is what they call on the internet your target market? If you can describe your perfect potential customer, your perfect potential business partner, what would he or she look like? So that's where you have to answer that question. Who do you want to connect with? First question. Second question you ask yourself, what are you passionate about? What is that subject that you can talk about from you wake up in the morning till the time you go to bed and you don't feel like you're talking? You don't feel like you're working. It does not feel like a job. It's something you can do morning, noon, and night, all day long. For me, I can tell you it is empowering entrepreneurs, helping people to become business owners, helping them to get out the rat race, helping them become financially independent, living their dreams. I can talk about that 24/7. And sometimes my family look at me like, okay, it's time for you to shut that training down, Daddy. Hey, I just asked, can we watch a movie, Daddy? I don't need to get the training about this movie and the history behind Hollywood, and I don't, so they know me. My family know. So hey, Mr. Entrepreneur, go ahead, settle down. Family time. Chill out, lay back. So what is that for you? What are you passionate about? Number 3, tell stories. People might not remember all the facts you said, might not remember all the information you give out, but man, they remember that one story that you told on the video. I remember one time coming home, and I'd went to a service at a particular church, and what do they preach about? What do they teach on? And you can't remember all the Bible verses or what all they taught them, but like, hey, he said a story about this, and that, and this happened, that happened. People remember stories. They don't remember the facts. They don't remember all the details. They remember stories. Number 4, call to action. So when you're going to make your video, you have to ask yourself, okay, who do I want to connect with? That's going to describe how you need to talk in your video. Are you talking to stay-at-home moms? Are you talking to ex-police officers? Are you talking to military people? Are you talking to single moms? Are you talking to businessmen? What's your target audience when you go to make a video? Number 2, what are you passionate about? When you're passionate about something, you can make a 5-minute video, a 10-minute video about that, and you're going to attract people to you that's in your target market that are passionate about the same things that you're passionate about. Remember, you're getting people to know you, like you, and trust you on the World Wide Web. Takes a process. Number 3, you're going to tell stories. They might not remember what you said about your business, about this, about that, but they will remember the story that you shared on that video. And number 4, shoot a video. Take action. Record a video, whether it's a live video or whether it's just a video on your cell phone, but shoot a video. Take action when it comes to shooting a video. Now, let's go into the next thing. You got a video, you shot the video. Now you need to promote your video online. The 4 best places to promote your video: number 1, Facebook, preferably a Facebook live video. Number 2, YouTube. Number 3, Instagram. And number 4, your own personal blog. Now, this is a subject on the blog that we'll go into at a later boot camp. But this is a tool that you're going to need if you're going to build a presence on the internet and build a group of people that know you, like you, and trust you. Now, when it comes to Facebook, putting a video on there is good. But what is even better that Facebook recognizes even more is a Facebook Live video. So, for example, you can do a Facebook Live video, and it's recorded. You can download it, and you can upload that to YouTube. And then you can turn around, take a 60-minute segment of that, and put that on Instagram. So now you have the 3 biggest platforms on social media. Facebook being number 1, YouTube number 2, Instagram is number 3. And then number 4 is your blog. Your blog is where you have all your videos at. That's kind of like your home, where, you know, you would invite someone to your home to come over, have tea, you know, sit back, let's do a one-on-one, or, you know, they're kind of coming by, you getting to know them, they getting, you know, people used to do this back in the days. You know, you would meet someone at a club, at a restaurant, here and there, and then you had the audacity after talking to them a few times on the phone to, hey, come by the house, let's have a cup of tea, or hey, I'll come by your house, we have some coffee, you know, maybe do brunch, and you would get to know each other at a restaurant, or then it might lead to them coming by your house, and you build a friendship, you build a relationship with them. This is what we'd call old school network marketing, offline network marketing. It's the same thing. You're using your videos on Facebook, on YouTube, on Instagram to connect with people. Then when you connect with them, you invite them back to your blog. Your blog is going to be your home. At your blog is where all your videos are. Everything that's about you is right here on your blog. Maybe you wrote some blog posts. You have maybe 10, 15, 20 videos about different things. This is where now they're at your home. They're getting to see pictures of your family, pictures of what you like to do, how you're traveling, more videos, what's going on in your life. And they're getting to know you, like you, and trust you even more on your blog. This is Internet Marketing 101. And this is cutting through a lot of the hype, a lot of the fluff, a lot of the things that takes more money out of your pocket and put it into your pocket. You're starting to build your foundation on the internet. Like I said, only take about 10% of your time to do these things. Spend 90% building your business the traditional way. And then once it gets to a point where you have a big enough footprint on the internet, you have a big enough presence on the internet, you have a large attraction of people that know you, like you, and trust you, then you can start spending more time and then get to a point where you might even spend, you know, some money in creating more leads and more potential customers for your business and what you're doing. Next thing here is on your blog. On your blog that you have, now if you don't even know what a blog is, you can, you know, look it up, but basically it's a website, but it's not a website. A blog, you can constantly update it with new videos, new pictures, new things that are on your mind and what's going on with you. It's kind of like your house. You know, at your home, you can add new furniture. You can put new pictures on your walls. You can redecorate the room. And your blog, you can do the same thing. You can decorate your page. You can have different pictures, banners, who you are. There are a lot of free places that you can get a free blog. And I think WordPress is like the biggest place you can get a free blog. And you can decorate that blog with your pictures, with your videos. So when you connect with somebody on Facebook or you connect with them on YouTube or on Instagram, you can invite them back to your blog. Hey, come on back to the house. You know, hey, we're chilling over here at the house and, you know, let's see what's going on and we can kick it a little bit. Matter of fact, while you're here at my house, I've got something free for you. Gift wins friends. Yeah, go figure. The same concept that you use in person, those same concept, they work on the internet. That's what internet marketers won't tell you. It's the same concepts. It's just different terminology. You know, you invite a friend over to your house, meet and greet, you get to know them, you give them a gift, you build a relationship. They know you, like you, and trust you even more. And by you giving them a gift, it now increases your influence with them, and it increases your trust. So on your blog, this is where you're going to start to build your list. And how you build your list, you need to have what's called an autoresponder. Now, I'm like I said, I'm not going to go too technical on this. It takes time. It takes a process. I'm just giving you the tip of the iceberg. So you're going to make videos. You're going to promote them on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram. And then eventually you're going to invite those people back to your blog where they get to know you more, like you more, and trust you more. Now, on your blog, you would need to have what they call an autoresponder. This is where somebody can put their name and their email address in. And when they do that, it will automatically send them whatever your free gift is, and they will be in your list. So you're building your online list of people. So with that being said, you need a free gift to give away. Your free gift, there's so many things on the internet right now. You can go and get free PDFs, whatever you're passionate about. That's the thing. You're building an audience that's passionate about knitting. You're building an audience that's passionate about watching NCIS, you know, so your free giveaways, hey guys, here's the link, you know, hey, I've got a link here to the free NCIS TV series from, 2010, put your email address here, I'll email it over to you. But whatever you're passionate about, people are coming to that blog because they're passionate about the same thing. And when they come there, you give them a free gift of what they're passionate about. It's knitting. Hey, I found this great how to knit 10 outfits in 5-hour video. Here, put your name, email address in, I'll send that over to you. That's what you're giving away. They came to like you because you're talking about knitting on your videos. They came to like you because you're talking about playing football on your videos, and they're football fan. They came to like you because you're talking about hot rods and motorcycles on your videos, and they're into hot rods and motorcycles. So when they came to your blog, you're giving them a great tip on how to, make their motorcycles faster. Hey guys, I found a great way to make your bikes faster. Just do this, and do that. Put your email address in here, and I'll send those great tips over to you. You're building your network of people that like the same thing that you like. Another thing you can do that you can give away is free samples. Let's say you're talking about health and nutrition and getting in shape and getting healthier and different things you can do to become healthier, and they come to your blog. Well, hey guys, I'm giving away a free sample of product XYZ because this will, give you extra energy. It'll help you to lose weight. Hey, it'll help you look 50 years younger. I'm just playing around. But, whatever it is that you're passionate about, and you can give them away a free sample. Hey, put your name here, email address. Hey, this I have to physically mail to you. So put what address you want me to mail this free sample to you. Now, the newest thing that a lot of people are doing that's saving a lot of time, your internet marketers, they're giving away live online courses. So when they come to your blog, you might say, hey, thanks for coming to the blog. Appreciate you being here. You know what? I want to invite you to my live how to knit 10 sweaters in 10 hours. I'm going to be doing a live online hangout on how to knit 10 sweaters in 10 hours, absolutely free. You'll be watching me personally knit 10 sweaters in 10 hours, and you're going to watch me here live on a live hangout. Just put your name, email address in here. I'll send you the link to when we start the live hangout. It's going to be Saturday at 10 p.m. That's the biggest thing now that a lot of your internet marketers are doing, is they're giving away a live hangout. People want to see you now live, in person, doing the thing that you are passionate about doing. Hey, I'm going to be doing a live training on how to make more money in less time on the internet. That's what you're passionate about doing. They'll come and watch you do that live. This is how you build your list on the internet. And these potential people on your list will eventually get introduced to your particular product and your particular company that you're doing. Now, they're not going to do that. It's kind of like you met a person in the coffee shop, right? And you said hi, and they said hi. You're not going to sit and slam them with your business. You get to know them. You might meet for a coffee one day. You know, you might go by their house. They might come by your house. You get to know each other. They know you now. They like you. They trust you a little bit. So how do you do that on the internet? How do you get people to know you, like you, and trust you even more? They do it from your videos. They're on your Facebook. They're on your Instagram. They hopped in on your list, and you now have a list of 5 people, 10 people, 20 people. What you have to do now is feed that list. What do we mean by feed the list? This is where an autoresponder comes into play. So let's say they hopped in to be at your live, how to knit 10 sweaters in 10 hours. I just find that funny, you know, so that's why I just keep saying that. But they hopped in there. So now once they hopped in, you have their name, their email address. Every week, you're going to send them out another great tip that you found on how to knit sweaters. You send them out a great tip on that, and that autoresponder, you can automatically set those up. Ladies and gentlemen, once again, I said, this is just the tip of the iceberg. I know you're like, well, how in the world do I set up autoresponder? It's a process. That's why I put the disclaimer in. Using the internet to find customers and business partners is an ongoing process, and the technology continuously changes. So you have to continuously get education and move forward. So that's why you spend 90% of your time building the traditional way, 10% of your time using the internet. Over time, as you understand and learn more about the internet, you can spend more time using that to find customers, leads, and business partners, but you never quit using the traditional funnels. That's where internet marketers make their biggest mistakes out there.